Hi everyone. For a sequence such that the first term is 16, the second term is 8, our nth term can't be 0, and this is our sequence. We're going to find the values of the 10th term and the nth term. All right. So the trick for this one is we're going to take our sequence and divide both sides, including this means a 0, by a sub n times a sub n plus 1 times a sub n plus 2. And let's see what happens when we get that. We're going to get a sub n plus 1 times a sub n plus 2 minus 2 a sub n plus 2 plus a sub n times a sub n plus 1 equals 0. Now let's divide everything by this. So 1, 2, 3, and this. This is just going to end up being 0. So basically you have a sub n, and we divide everything by this. And do this one as well. Should have wrote it a little bigger. And do the same thing for this one. And do this one, you're just going to get 0. So no, I'm not going to do that. So basically, what happens here is these two cancel out, and you get 1 divided by a sub n. All right, minus 2, and this one cancels out, and this one cancels out. So minus 2 divided by a sub n plus 1. And then for this one, these two cancel out, so you get 1 divided by a sub n plus 2. And when you divide 0 by all that, you still get 0. Now what we're going to notice is we can rewrite this. I'm going to write this one first. So we can write this as 2 divided by a sub n plus 1 equals 1 divided by a sub n plus 1 divided by a sub n plus 2. So I just solved for this basically. You can put the 0 here if you want. Now this sequence here, 1 divided by a sub n, that is an arithmetic sequence. So basically what I'm going to do is use this formula to find my a sub n. So let's do that. So that would mean using this formula, I have 1 divided by a sub n equals your first term plus n minus 1 times, now, your common difference. Your common difference is going to be 1 divided by a sub 2 minus 1 divided by a sub 1, because it's arithmetic. All right, now let's use substitution. So a sub 1 is 16, so it's going to be 1 divided by 16 plus n minus 1, and then a sub 2, this should be a 1 here, sorry. That's going to be 1 divided by 8 minus 1 divided by 16. All right. So simplifying all this, you're going to get 1 divided by a sub n equals 1 divided by 16n. All right, that means a sub n equals, you just flip this around. This is n divided by 16. So if you want a sub n, we have to reciprocate it. So it's going to be 16 divided by n. And then all you have to do is find a sub 10, substituting in 10 for this. So you'll get 16 divided by 10, and that equals 8 divided by 5. So there's your a sub 10, and here's your a sub n. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.